Good morning and welcome to today's sharing. It's the 1st of September 2023. We've heard our readings from Thessalonians and Matthew's Gospel, I think. We have some clear teachings here, and Jesus is using a story, a parable, to teach an important truth. And in the first reading, we discover that we need to be pure. This is often encouraged and often taught to us. It's a little bit of the obvious one. However, I would suggest that we rarely hear about it and how ways to counteract it. We need to stay pure in our heart. We need to stay pure in thought, and word and deed. We need to keep away from smutty jokes and speak well of the other and speak purely of them, see them purely. That's not easy to do in this day and age when there's a lot of rubbish advertising tempting us otherwise. And it's very subtle, it's very undermining. Much of our culture wants to promote, if we say women here, wants to give women a glamorous position and to advance their cause, when actually they get being undermined throughout culture and throughout TVs and movies, and there are countless of them. But these shows form our minds, our hearts, our attitudes, and sometimes it is obvious and other times it's subtle. Either way, we have to be on our guard against it. I'm thinking of shows like Love at First Sight, Degrading Marriage, and other ones. I'd write them down that we need to speak of. And then in the Gospel reading, we've got the parable of the 10 virgins, some wise and some not. In many ways, I see this as having grace. They can have grace that keeps them going, and grace where they ran out of grace. Jesus is here and they've got no grace. And of course they ask the others, can you help us? It's not for them to help. At that stage it's too late. And so all of us must have wonderful amounts of grace which are given to us through good habits, keeping up our prayer life, keeping up our sacramental life. And we do that we have lots of grace and copious amounts of grace when we do good habits and be living a pure life. Let us continue to follow Jesus closely and giving him our all, the nitty-gritty and the big stuff. God bless you all.